Hi everyone, this is Ashwini. I am the chapter leader for Mumbai InfoSec Girls, and I hope all of you are well. We just ended with Srividya's session. I hope everybody liked it. It was on cybersecurity in healthcare sector. Now moving ahead, we have Luz with us. Luz is a cybersecurity auditor at Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, and she is going to talk on a topic transitioning in cybersecurity. Now, a lot of times there are questions that we are in networking, we are into database, but we want to transition into database security, network security. I mean, how to move about it? So all these questions will be answered.
Hopefully.
And Luz, how are you feeling?
A little nervous. It's my first talk in a while, so this will be interesting.
I'm sure after that you will be like, oh, I want to talk more. Mm,
I
it's
hope
going to
so.
be a good
Fingers crossed.
experience for you also. So without much ado, over to you, Luz. All the best.
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. My name is Luz del Alba. Today, I'm going to call myself Luz, make it simpler. I am a cybersecurity auditor at the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Figure that this is an important topic to talk about transitioning into cybersecurity. Not everybody has technology education background. I started as an accountant, and we'll just talk a little more about that. I'll share today my life, how I started, my background, what opportunities I had to learn, the studies I had to go to, what I did to get started, how I learned to play on my strengths, what I used to get ahead, what you can use to get ahead. Some facts that I keep on telling myself just to remind me I am where I'm supposed to be, help me keep on track to reach my goal. And where do we see ourselves next? What is hot in cybersecurity? What things could you look for? Just to keep your mind engaged. My life, I try to think of it isn't where you're coming from, but where you're going that counts. I was born and raised in Dominican Republic, a little island in the Caribbean. I came to the United States. I was 14 years old, no English whatsoever, and it was difficult. There were many days where I cried myself to sleep or just cried in front of people because I could. But I was able to make it. I went through high school. I made awesome friends. I still have some of them. And I went to college to study accounting. Accounting was the passion in my life since I was a little girl. That's what I saw in my country. People were doing fairly well, and everybody seemed happy. So that's what I went to. Now, granted, I was never good in numbers, but that's besides the point. I had my bachelor of accounting. I worked in accounting for a long period of time, got married, had kids, and then saw people creating websites, creating applications, and I was interested in that. And I figured, you know what? I want to do that, but I still needed to work. So I still continued doing my accounting job and started little by little looking at workshops and webinars and videos on YouTube about the topic. Lo and behold, I said, you know what? I want to be a penetration tester. I like breaking stuff, finding vulnerabilities and things that are not supposed to be where they are. So I decided, what is there for me to learn? I looked at other people and I was told you need to figure out first what you want to do. I started spending time researching the industry, trying to find out what type of jobs are available, what opportunities I could get myself into. I started switching my mind over, telling myself, yes, you can do it. You are good enough. Learn as much as you can. Everything, every opportunity has something in there for you. Granted, I wasn't aware that I needed a lot of experience to get into the field. And with time, as I've gotten easier, I went to many online courses, paid out of pocket for seminars, for many books that I started to read and never finished, thinking the next job application, that's where I'm going to make my mark. I concentrated on my target. I started obtaining some certifications, looking at basic courses to bring myself up to date. So I could walk up to an employer and say, I know what a computer looks like. I know what a router looks like. I could tell you the difference between a printer and a scanner, and try to do that as much as possible. I also started to network. Now, I am an introvert, so I'm rather shy. It's hard for me even to be talking to you right now, but I'm trying to do my best. And networking is one of those things that you must do, regardless of how quiet you are, how shy you are, how you feel you're not up there. Just introduce yourself. Made it a purpose every time I met someone new, I would at least go up and shake their hand and say, hi, my name is Luz. What do you do? How is your work like? I am trying to get into this field. Help me. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. My contact list got bigger. I started getting more emails. I joined LinkedIn. I looked at those services. I asked people for services and continue moving on, analyzing all the information that I had received, found my new knowledge, and just do as many
Hi,
exercises.
Louis. Sorry to interrupt you. Your screen is not coming full on the screen. So if
My,
you can stop share and then share the presentation again, because it's cutting on the right hand side.
oh, okay. How about now?
Your screen needs to be shared again. Your screen is not on the share. Yeah.
How's that?
Perfect.
Great. Okay, so back to where I was. I was trying to use my knowledge to the best of my abilities, looking for exercisers because I wanted to be a penetration tester. I took courses in mobile development. I took courses in coding. My brain doesn't quite work that way, but I try my hardest and continue once again searching more on the industry, going on countless interviews. I stopped counting them. It was a little depressing that I wasn't getting anything anywhere. Every time I went to an interview, they would look at my resume. They would see all my accounting experience and not move forward. They would ask me, what have you been doing for the past 2 years after I had my baby? Oh, I've been home. I've been doing some jobs on the side. And they would pass me up. They would look at me as a woman. And quite honestly, someone did say, sorry, our group is full of men. You will be out of place. And they wouldn't give me the opportunity. Took some time to reflect, talk to some other people. And they said, how about if you use your accounting background? Play on your strengths. What is a skill you have you might be able to find in cyber? I looked at all the jobs that were coming up. I searched further than just the penetration testing I wanted to do because there wasn't much I could use. I could use my math skills. However, I had an accounting background. I had auditing. So we started looking, are there people that audit systems, not just break them, but try to find it and provide their comments on what things should be fixed to avoid getting hacked. And that's when someone said, there is systems auditing. Try that. And I did. I already have auditing in my background, so I could talk to auditing systems. With my newfound knowledge and technology, then marry them together and at least be able to step foot in the field. Reinforcing my technology, I started again. Research the industry. This time I'm not looking for penetration testing jobs. I'm trying to get my foot in the door. I'm looking for accounting, auditing jobs, systems jobs, not financial. I embrace my learning, telling me myself again, I am good enough. Level up like your life depends on it. Online courses, workshops, seminars, books, anything you could think of, I did. I was concentrated on my target. This time, I was not looking at my final, I was looking at my step in. I was looking into cybersecurity. I wanted an auditing job. Once again, I started applying to many jobs. I even went to one that forgot to call me back 3 weeks after doing 3 interviews to tell me that there was another person that was more qualified than me. No problem. Continue networking. And through that route, I saw the ad for the position that I'm in now. I interviewed there 3 times as well. I was called in for another opportunity at the same company. And when I inquired about the first one, the auditing job I wanted, I was told that someone else with more experience had obtained it. It bummed me out. I had already just received my certification in systems auditing. And I waited. A week later, I got the call. I got the job. I'm ecstatic. And this is when I start telling myself, some people need to hear this. These are the type of things that make you or break you. Think of yourself. I have this image here. Change is okay. There will be happy moments like me getting that call that I got the job. There will be sad moments. Me walking into a place and seeing that it's full of people that don't look like me. And the job recruiter or the boss saying, oh, thank you very much. You just don't fit here. Once you get a job in cybersecurity or in any industry for that matter, most likely you will be changing jobs often. Expect every 1 to 3 years. At least it happens the same to me in my accounting field. Same thing I'm expecting to happen here. You know why? Because only 14% of the US workers believe that they have found the perfect job. Do I believe I have the perfect job? No. But I have a job that I enjoy, and I'm learning so much and meeting so many people. And cybersecurity needs women. We provide diversity in perspectives. We provide leadership. Our experience is good for business. I didn't have a technical background, and it didn't matter. It's harder to teach people personality than to teach someone tech. So if you walk up to a job, to an employer, be yourself, be your true self. Talk. Don't freeze. Learn the basics. Take chances. There's so many different backgrounds, various career paths. I'm an accountant that went into cyber. I know people that were salesperson. They were car mechanics. There was a physics professor, a police officer, a bioengineering student, and they are all in cybersecurity. They use their skills, play the strengths. We as women represent 50% of the global population. Unfortunately, we only represent 24% of the cybersecurity professionals in the world. I think we could do better. I know we could do better. Now, what do you know? It's hot for you right now. What would you like to do next? I definitely say that you need to get the basics of cybersecurity, learn a little bit of network. So you could say, this is a computer, this is a printer, you're showing me a router, no, you're showing me a firewall. So when the employer doesn't see technical background, at least he sees that you do have the oomph to continue, that you are interested, and that you really want to be there. A degree in information technology for cybersecurity, it is not required to get your foot in the door. It is not required to get foot in the door. The lack of technology experience might hinder you, but try attempting to get in the field, anything and everything you do is possible. My only education with a degree is my accounting. The rest has been certificates, books, networking, and trying my hand at everything. For me to be where I am today, I took a course in A plus that showed me the basics. I took the course in Networking Plus, showed me the basics there and moved up. Then I received my Security Plus, and that was my entry. When I put that on my resume, then I was able to get more cybersecurity calls, interviews, because people saw that I was at least trying. Like I mentioned, I had met people of different backgrounds, and they all are trying to reach a goal. For me, I'm still thinking of penetration testing. Cybersecurity auditing is great. I could talk the audit side and I could talk the technology side now. For you, it might be web application security, enterprise security. You could even do sales and marketing in cybersecurity, be a security architect, work in cryptocurrency, which is really hot right now. Better yet, cloud security. There are countless books and webinars, free, paid or not, that could assist you in doing that. So don't stop. Try to find something, play your strengths. If out of my entire talk you were bored and you have not gotten anything, I would want you to walk away with one of these 4 actions. Act with confidence. It displays, it shows in your face, it shows on mine. Embrace learning. Technologies never stop learning. Cybersecurity is a very fast environment. It goes really quick. It could pass you by. Many vulnerabilities, many problems are found and issues every day. Every day someone gets hacked. Every day I get an email that says, I've been pawned. Don't be intimidated. Be it a room full of women, be it a room full of men. Many different degrees, you don't know how they got there. So don't be intimidated. Walk into the room, act with confidence, shake people's hands, take chances. And that's it for me. It's not the end. I hope to continue to dream, inspire other people, and earn so much courage that I will reach my penetration testing goals. For the time being, I got my foot in the door. I'm a cybersecurity auditor. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free. I'm here to answer. There is a question. I said I'm having. Oh, now I found them comments. How do I keep the work-life balance in the field where I need to invest so much time? I have a wonderful husband that has helped me so much. He's also in the field, so he has been my guiding light through it. In the morning, I take care of my kids. They still go to school. I spend a lot of nights where I'm actually studying, reading books, or watching videos. On my weekends, I do spend time with my family. Sometimes you do have to give up some of that time. So yes, that's primarily how I've been trying to keep track. Everybody has a little schedule. I devote at least 3 to 5 hours a week that I want to learn something new. And it's easy to get on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram and spend countless hours learning or doing nothing. However, I try to keep my YouTubes to informational or documentaries. Books, I'm not a good reader. However, I do know that I have to do that. I am more of a visual learner, so I look more for videos and that sort of stuff. Let's see what else. Ashwini, I cannot hear you, unfortunately.
Hello, Luz.
There you go.
Yes. I was repeating the questions, but then somehow you were not able to hear. But thank God you saw the comments and we could
Yes.
answer Atawari.
No problem.
So how was your experience with your first session?
It was great. It went much faster than I thought. I think I was flying through it, but it was good. Like you said, I'll definitely look forward to doing this more. I need to act with confidence. This was a confidence booster. This was great.
Right. So this was just the beginning. There are more sessions I know coming from your end, right?
Yes.
And as we see the comments, Zoe, Jenica, everyone is like you're a true inspiration.
Great.
And your PPT was really, really great. Thank you so much for inspiring us along
Great.
with knowledge transfer.
I am glad, and I hope that something was taken from this.
No, it was good. Don't worry about that. Now don't think like that.
Definitely. See?
See, you enjoyed, we enjoyed. That's it. It was perfect then.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you did.
Right. So right now we have only these many questions. Apart from this, if there is anything, so people will comment, we can always answer them.
Yes. I left my my contact information at the end. You could reach me via LinkedIn at Luz Tawiah, LuzTawiah. And you could also send me an email. It's much longer, but I could share you could go ahead and share the PowerPoint with everybody.
Right. And even if we receive any questions, we'll redirect to you so that we can answer everyone.
Sounds good.
All right then. So we'll move on to our next session now. And thank you so much, Luz. Looking forward to more sessions. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.